So the first law that I'll draw your attention to, this is a violation law, but it's 811-295, failure to drive on right.
I'm familiar. I understand that this is a law.
Okay.
That's not what I'm contesting. I'm just asking.
You want to know how I have the authority to ask you for your information?
How you have the authority to ask for my information, and how you can dignify me being on this side of the road versus that side of the road.
Why do you say dignify? Because that's not...
Not dignify. I mean more, what is the difference? Like, how can you tell that I was on this side of the road versus that side of the road?
My visual observations. My visual observations. And the court has upheld that officers' visual observations...
This is what I'm stating, though. You're making your observations based on this median in this road.
Yes.
But this isn't a line in the road.
It is a line in the road. It's a physical line.
It's a line in the road, but I don't recognize this as the median. So
okay.
You're trying to say that this is...
Ma'am, I can't fix all of your belief systems. I mean...
My belief systems? I'm just articulating the situation to you.
No, you're articulating your interpretation, which is nonsensical. That's clearly the middle of the road as...
the middle of the road, this whole slab and this slab are about equal length. There's a whole extra section here. The middle of the road is right here.
No, it's not, ma'am. Please.
I can see down the whole road right in the middle.
All right. Please go stand back on the curb.
So I think that this is what I'm trying to articulate. You have a difference of me being on the side of the road.
Okay.
There aren't lines here.
I understand what you're saying.
I believe, in my own experience as a citizen,
I understand what you're saying.
person in this situation, I was on, as you mentioned, the right side of the road.
Okay.
The right side of this line that you're marking as the middle.
I understand what you're saying.
So that's what I'm trying to articulate to you.
Okay.
Interfering.
That's what I was thinking.
Should be highlighted.
It's interfering, right? Ultimately.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's wrong
So
for me to ask
let me tell you the statute that's going to lead to your arrest if you don't comply. Okay?
You're going to arrest me for asking for information?
I'm going to arrest you for failing to comply if you don't. So
how am I failing to comply if I'm just asking for information?
Hold on. No,
sir?
you've asked me to tell you how I can do this, so I'm going to do that. Do you want to hear or not?
I would love to hear. Yes, that's the whole point of me standing here.
Okay, great. So let's do that. It's called interfering, and I'm going to give you the definition of it.
There's going to be three different laws. There's going to be failure to provide info in connection with the stop, failure to provide info in connection with an arrest warrant, and interfering. Okay.
But you're not understanding the principle of the situation. The principle of the
because he told you he was going to give you a citation.
No, initially he mentioned that he was going to give a warning, and when I asked for information...
But because you wouldn't
comply... Can I please finish my sentence?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I asked for information stating, why do you need my information in order to give me a warning, you mentioned that that was the rule and that was the law, and I asked you to provide me that rule and that law, and you're still looking to do so. So all I am doing is asking, why do I have to give you my information right in this moment?
I'm trying to tell you that.
You're only trying to give me a warning in the first place.
I'm not trying to give you a warning any longer. I've clarified that. Your lack of cooperation, your lack of cooperation has made it clear to me that a warning will not suffice to change your behavior.
Can you define what not cooperation is?
He said it best, passive resistance, which is what you're giving.
So can you define passive resistance for me a little bit better?
What you're doing is the dictionary definition.
So passive resistance is me articulating my...
No, it's arguing with me when I've given you a lawful order and you've refused to comply with it.
I don't believe that I'm trying to refuse you, sir. I'm just asking for
If you were refusing me, I would already have your ID. You'd already be down the road.
I think that refusal and submission are different.
A person commits the crime of interfering with a peace officer or parole or probation officer if the person, knowing that another person is a peace officer or parole officer, as defined in ORS, intentionally acts in a manner that prevents or attempts to prevent a peace officer or parole officer from performing the lawful duties of the office with regards to another person.
You are the one that are preventing yourself. You don't even have these books in your bag. I am not the one preventing you. You are the preventing yourself. I am asking you for information. You are preventing yourself from having success in the situation by not being able to provide me.
Basically at that point, unless... So, here's where it's at right now.